Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel. In today's talk, we're going to talk about divide and conquer. This is the oldest evil method in the history of this world. The oldest method used by the evil intent people. But before I go into that, my name is Zephyr. Friends call me Zeph, and welcome to my channel. To indulge in this method and the explanation for this method, I'm going to start with a story. Yes, a story. This story is about what's the name? 3 buffaloes, 1 cunning fox, and a wicked wolf. Indulge with me. Once upon a time, always wanted to say that. Once upon a time, there were 3 peaceful buffaloes, friends, living together for a number of years. Lake, a shelter, bushes, green grass, perfect for their life. One night, they're sleeping and they heard a lot of noise. That makeshift barn and shelter was shaking. But they were too frightened to look. But they thought in the morning when they had a look that had some stampede of animals had gone through and half of their grass, their food, was in ruins. Anyway, the youngest buffalo goes, "What are we going to do? How are we going to survive the winter?" The oldest one goes, "Not to worry, we'll ration." And the second one also agreed. So 3 came up with the solution, we'll ration. The year goes by, those patches that were destroyed in that field didn't grow. And then there was another stampede. Boom, more of their grass was lost. So the next morning, they have a look and they said, "Now what are we going to do?" The oldest one goes, "Oh, look, we'll ration more." Middle one goes, "It's going to be a little bit difficult." Youngest one goes, "Oh, what we'll do, we'll ask our friend the fox what we'll do. He's always around. He's a wanderer. He goes around everywhere. He'll know where there's a better, patch of grass, water, some bushes that we can survive a year or 2 and then come back." They wait a few days. The fox, he used to do his rounds, will pop in once a week, once every other week. Anyway, he pops over. They tell him the dilemma. "Oh, I've got a perfect solution for you. There's a valley. See that mountain? There's a way path that goes through the mountain. And behind that valley, beautiful river, a barn as well, grass as much as you can need. Why don't you move there?" The oldest one goes, "We don't know the way there. Can you take us?" And young one jumps up, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, take us, please, take us, take us." He goes, "I've seen it, but I don't really know the way there. But I do know someone who does know the way." Youngest one goes, "Who?" "Oh, Mr. Wolf. Mr. Wolf knows the way." The oldest one says, "But Mr. Wolf isn't a friend of ours." "Oh no, this is a nice wolf. He's really good. Let me find him and bring him over and I'll ask him. I'll ask him. And if I ask him, he will definitely, take you there." 2 days later, Mr. Fox and Mr. Wolf come over. And Mr. Wolf goes, "I heard your dilemma. Yes, I can guide you. If you was in a walker for about 2 days, then you got to turn right at this old oak tree, and then you'll find another oak tree. And turn left from there, and then carry on straight for another day. And behind the bushes, it's a small path, and that path will take you there. And believe me, the well is green because not many people, animals know about this path. And there's a river with spring, paints a beautiful picture." And All three of them goes, we won't be able to find that. Eh, then the youngest, can you take us? Can you take us? Please, we'll do something for you. Can you take us? The wolf goes, let's have a look. Okay, all right. Since Mr. Fox has asked me and you're friends of Mr. Fox, I'll take you. Be ready early in the morning. Unpunctual, Mr. Wolf is there, and off they go. They walk for a day, they walk for 2 days. The next day, the Mr. Wolf wakes up the two white buffaloes. He goes, you guys, you walk so slow. I'm hungry and I'm tired. So what I'll do is I'll give you the directions from here. It's not far now. And I'll go back to my own place and really need to eat. And they go, wait a minute. You've come half of the way or so or more. It's only another day or so, like you said. Please don't go. He goes, okay. But the only way is I need food. There's no food around here for me. And you know, I'm not a vegan. So step aside. Let me eat the black one. He's not one of you anyway. You're two white buffaloes. What's this black odd one doing with you? In their desperation, the two white buffaloes step aside. The wolf gallops, eats that one. Can't. Let's start on our journey. They start on our journey. Another day goes by, then another day goes by. They haven't reached. Then, early in the morning, Mr. Wolf wakes up the young one. He goes, listen, this old one is too slow. He's the one that's the problem. He doesn't keep up with the pace, and you have to slow down. I have to slow down. Step aside. Let me eat him, and I'll take you. You can begin your new life there. The young one steps aside, and the wolf eats the older white buffalo. Come on, move on. Now we should be there. A day go by, another day go by, and early in the morning, Mr. Wolf looks at the young one, and the young one looks back. He can see the hunger in the wolf's eyes. And he said, the fight was already lost. The fight was lost the day we stepped aside and let you eat our friend, the black buffalo. If we had stayed together, you wouldn't have been able to do this. Your cunningness made us lose our life. And the wolf goes, no, it wasn't my cunningness. It was the fox's plan. I just wanted to eat some food. And Mr. Fox told me how we could do it. And anyway, what's done is done. And then suddenly Mr. Fox walks in. And he goes, all that time, every time you had the black one, and you just left one piece of leg for me. Then you eat the white one, you leave one piece of leg for me. The wolf goes, what more do you want? I'm the one that did all the work. And the fox goes, yeah, but you wouldn't have had the plan. You wouldn't have been able to do that on your own. It was me who gave you the initial plan. The wolf looks at the fox with his wicked, hungry eyes staring at him. And the fox realizes, whoa, I'm next. He turns around with tail between his legs and runs. And the wolf runs behind him. Divide and conquer is historically the oldest method, evil method being used. History has examples of where the battles have been lost because friends have been divided, and the evil intent forces have now been able to conquer, all because they've been divided and not realized and then conquered. In the next video, I'm actually gonna discuss how we how we all can help the Palestinians win without lifting a gun. In the meantime, click on like, click on subscribe, and until next time we meet, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.